Alright guys, we are back today to unbox this newest release from Traxxas, and it is huge. The licensed Funko Sand Car 8S, two-wheel drive, paddle tires. This thing looks awesome. Let's see if it's as awesome as it looks. Alright guys, we're just gonna get right into it. This thing is huge. So oh, this thing is cool. So big. Alright, that new RC smell. And comes with the tires dismounted. I'm going to put those on. Alright. Yes. The best part. Everything out of the wrapper. I put the wheelie bars on too. Yeah, that's the stuff. All right. Well, there's the initial view, and this thing comes with disc brakes, actual working disc brakes. It's got a small servo in there that works these. The brake linkage is adjustable, so you can change that. Oh man, this thing looks really cool. Tires there. Alright, let me get the tires on it, and let's take a closer look at this thing. Alright, before we get the tires on it, kind of show you what all you get. Included, obviously, you got your paddle tires on the rear, sand tires up front. It does come with two additional pinion gears and a additional spur gear, probably for high speed running. It's probably how you get that 55 plus advertised on the box, but all metal, so those are included. These control arms are not metal, they are chrome plated, but they look very, very good. The detail on this is pretty cool too. These are not functioning shock reservoirs, they are there for looks. Also there for looks is the Whipple supercharged V8 engine. The Funko cars, you know, they're 1,000 plus horsepower, you know, sand cars in real life. So, you know, and this is the power plant they use, so nicely detailed there. Inside, you got these two dudes. Probably need to come up with a name for them. And detailed interior, you got the shifters, you know, the dash, all that good stuff. It does have the clipless body mounts. They're here in the very back on the other side of the engine, and up front here on both sides. So that's a quick look. Obviously too, the functioning disc brakes. There's your brake linkage, and the servo to operate those is in the front here. So all right, now get the tires, everything put on. Oh, wait a minute. Have to go back to the box. Hold on. Almost forgot one of the coolest features of the car. You got these illuminated whip lights. You got to install them yourself, but they got the wiring diagram in there, so very straightforward. Also got to install the wheelie bar, and comes with the TQI radio without the transmitter, or the wireless link rather. Yeah, so that's all the stuff you get. And put the tires on, wheelie bar on, and your whip lights on. It's got all the tools and hardware necessary to do so. So let's do that, see what this thing looks fully assembled. Then for the fun part, let's go drive it. Alright, real quick, to get those whip lights on, you do have to remove this roof here. It gives you the tools to do that. It doesn't have the screws in the front or rear. But here's the tools. Even using some zip ties to clean up your wiring. So yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, so there it is, all put together. Got the whip lights on, got the wheelie bar on. Is pretty sure this thing's gonna spend most of its life on the wheelie bar. I done installed it though. Did have to take the body mount bracket off and this engine out to get it mounted. So a little bit of work, but not bad. Alright, so now all we gotta do is charge some batteries, get this thing out, take it for a spin. Of course, we're going to speed test it, and I might have another little idea, but let's get to it. All right, let's go run this thing. Alright guys, found a rather appropriate place to run this thing, so let's just do that.
Alright. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I wonder how fast we can get this thing to go on sand. Alright, let's see how fast we can get going on this sand. Probably 28, 30, no more than 32 I'd bet. Alright, start. Let's make some passes.
Ah, sand right in the face. That's awesome. Yeah. That's about all it's got. Alright. I don't think that's probably like 24. It wasn't that quick. Stop. Wow. Serious? 43. Huh. I never would have guessed that. Huh. That's really good. I'm actually really surprised. All right. I'll have another idea. I'm gonna do another speed test shortly. I'm gonna try some things, but yeah, pretty impressed with that. You know what? This thing's fun. It's fun. I don't know if it's my favorite RC I own. I think it's probably the coolest though. More dirt. Alright guys, ripping around in the sand. This thing was a ton of fun. I did 43 on sand with the paddle tires, with the front tires barely touching the ground. Pretty surprised about that, but curious to see how this thing would drive on other terrains, but don't want to wear out the paddle tires, so got these belted graphics tires, wheels and tires for the XRT. They're very similar in size, so I'm going to put these on, speed run it, and then drive it around, see how it handles with these tires on it. All right, there it is, and I think it looks pretty cool. You guys know what you think, but I think it looks pretty good. Tires are pretty much the exact same size, you know, so shouldn't be really any effect in gearing with a smaller or taller tire. All right, so let's go speed test this thing now, see if we can top 43. All right, see if we can do better. 43. Start. That's lively. That might be a little faster. Honestly, didn't look too much faster. That says 39. 45. Yeah, only 2 miles an hour faster. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. It means it's not leaving much on the table when you've got the paddle tires on it. Because I don't know exactly what the stock gearing is. I know it comes with 2 additional pinions and additional spur. I'm sure those are required for 55 plus, but honestly, this thing lives on the wheelie bar with the paddle tires anyway. 43, you know, in the sand is plenty fast. Yeah, I think I might leave these tires on for a little bit and play with it on the concrete. It's kind of fun. The front brakes work pretty good. It doesn't stop super quick, but it's not locking them up either, so yeah, not bad. And it handles pretty decent with these tires. Locks the rears up a little bit, but not the fronts. Yeah, my X-Max I think did 39 out of the box with the stock gearing, so yeah, it's a little quicker than that. It's about almost as fast as a stock SRT. I think mine did 46 or 47, not really sure. Yeah, but yeah, this thing is you know, I do like it. It is fun. Yeah, with the paddle tires, it is kind of a niche thing. Kind of does one thing well, but with these, I think it kind of opens up a little bit more. Maybe try some different treads on the front as well, doing like light grass or other areas. I said I like it. Is it worth the money? That's for you guys to decide. It is expensive, but it's really cool, and there's already a lot of accessories available for it. Probably gonna just kit this thing out with, you know, just a lot of accessories. And yeah, I don't know how much I want to drive it, but it is fun. Like I said, there's no real sand dunes around here where I live. You know, maybe on a road trip or somewhere, but I like it. It is super cool. Probably the coolest RC I own. Yeah, I'll play with it some more. Maybe my opinion will change, but as of now, I do like it. It is super cool. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I do thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.